My name is Stephen Kahn Brown Sr. I was born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. Hey, it's all about the music, it's all about the arts. How it started. I go around different places around the country, around the globe, and I look for great talent, great singers, great musicians, great writers, great lyricists, great arrangers that can stand up to what we're about to do here in this new music world. Well, my first experience in business, I was doing a show with Roy Ayers, Phyllis Hyman, Kool and the Gang, and them two men. It was like funk was happening. If it wasn't soul or funk, it wasn't happening. And now we all together, we're doing this little thing, we're jamming. And at that time, we all was thinking this independent line. So we would all get together. Roy would call me like, Steve, I need you to come by my office, I want you to hear something. He had a group called 80s Ladies, Sylvia Scripling and himself. Now here we are young, and everybody making money, and we getting the chump change. That's when the light bulbs came on. I'm getting phone calls from this one, even from the Sade, when everybody started hitting the scene, everybody know. When you get to Newark, when you get to New York, you will meet Steve Kahn. Everybody, yo, yeah, I heard that name. That's a good name to know.
When you search for talent, you really need somebody that's around you that really know music. At the end of the day, like now you hear a lot of songs now, like with the little, like it's like throw together music. And when you're getting into classical music and like good sounding music, you want somebody around you that's very professional, that know the right things to do, you know. You don't want to have people around you that's just telling you, yeah, it sounds good and this mix sounds good and these tracks sound good, and it really doesn't sound good. You really need somebody that's with you that been doing it for a long time.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. There's no end to doing like that. I work with everybody in the music business. Quincy Jones, Roy Ayers, the Jacksons, Kool and the Gang, opened the doors for Whitney Houston. Let me tell y'all something about Whitney. I go to this church called New Hope Baptist Church. Maybe you come over there and listen to what we're doing. We're having a program called the 12 Hands. All right, fine, cool, check it out. I went over there to this church. At that time, it was a Kool and Gang promoting records, you know, for the light and all the rest of them. And I went over to the church, and I heard a sound. Just like the clouds just opened up to suck me up in it. I said, damn, man, I never heard a choir and kids like that. And there was a lady named Ann Morse, which is Sissy's sister. It's called the Drake Singers, baddest gospel group in the world. That's where Dionne Warwick came from, same place, right in the roots, sounds of New Orleans. And I went to a couple of rehearsals after I heard some things, and Miss Morse would let me come around and check things out. And I didn't know who Sissy was at the time, I really didn't. I was into my music, but not deeply developed into it. And I met Sissy, one of the ladies introduced me to her. And Sissy said to me, I have a very beautiful daughter that can sing. And at that time, I was just started A&R, so I was like getting wet into the business. And I said, Miss Houston, I understand exactly what you're saying. I said, but Miss Houston, I hear it so much. Everywhere I go, I hear it. I hear it and I see it, but nothing happens. So this particular time, I was doing a show with the OJs and Phyllis Hyman at the Civic Center for a week with Teddy Powell promoting this concert. So Reverend Thomas asked me to record the radio choir one morning. I'm like, okay, fine, cool. And this girl stepped up to the mic. She was 100 pounds soaking wet then, as a teenager. Now mind you, I'm tired, 1 hour open, 1 hour sleeping. I got the recorder going on, trying to record this thing. And that girl stepped up to the microphone and sung this song, man. And everybody was looking at me, was laughing because they saw I was nodding, I was sleeping. When she stepped up to that mic, man, that shit went through my ears. Man, 1 eye open, 1 eye closed. I looked. Sister looking at me laughing because they'd seen the expression on my face like, I told you. Man, I couldn't wait to finish this session that morning. I went to rewind and take it back downstairs, give it to Reverend Thomas. And I said, Reverend Thomas, you know, I didn't pay no mind. Miss Houston was in the office. They was, you know, talking, doing business. And I went to give him the tape and said, yo, man, who was that girl that sung? I said, she's tremendous. Sissy and them laughing at me. I'm like, did I say something funny? It's a joke or something? And Reverend Thomas said, that's Sister Houston's daughter. And right then the light bulb came on, so I was set up for a free fall. In SAKB, we come in there with finished product at all times. Don't nobody tell us what to do, when to record, how to record. We don't do none of that here. Here, we record, we put it together, we put it out there, and we just go to the executives and like, yo, listen up. But we're already at the plastic plant, and we're already at radio. So that's why I tell all the new youth today, if you're already at the pressing plant, you're already at radio, what the hell you need them for? They're already telling you, well, you get extra amount of dollars. Well, I'm already making extra amount of dollars out of the back of my limousine in a car, selling this shit. So, you know, what's that about? They want to come to you after you do the hard work. Or they want to come to you and take your shit and put their label on it and tell you that, okay, we saved you. No. Only God saved me. And my money saved me. And that's what saved me. So that's what disciplined me to what I'm dealing with today, tomorrow, and the days after. Because I see the industry now is all watered down. When I use the word watered down, because a lot of new youths, they can't read or write and they can't play. And they're not real musicians. When you get real musicians and real key people, you'll have a great record. This is what we call Penthouse, Snake Pit, House of Music, the library, the laboratory. Thanks to Khalees Bingham. Now Khalees is Cool's brother. Khalees and them helped me build this one. Me, him, and my partner Roger Taylor, another young man I grew up with. And that's how the studio started. We built this ourselves. Me, Roger Taylor, Khalees Bingham, you know, we had the whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards. And I promised myself and God that this room would be built for the people that never had a chance. We will give them that chance. This room is dedicated to anybody that wants to learn, anybody that wants to record and be successful, to be a part of this family. This is the new library. This is the new study hall. We got the 4416. We got the best of both worlds up in here. We have the Tascam 24-track analog for the hard going, the real beginning. You know what I'm saying? This is Studio A, that's Studio B, another room I use that. That's the creative room, where we just go and create and just dump things and just build it up and transfer it back over here, make it happen. We have our mastering lab here. We don't have to leave the building to master our records. We master it all right here. Then we go to the pressing plant and we just press it up. Then we go out in the streets and let the world know we got it. Now we're on to something. Now we got something. This is what SAKB is about.